You should have kept that intro.
No, then we're gonna get sued by the Dapper Dandies.
Your car smells like peanut butter.
I just ate a peanut butter cup.
It's not my fault. The seat was like this when I got in the car.
That's fine. It's all good, thank you.
Yeah, this is like the first time we've taken my car since I got it back from the shop. Welcome to Draft House Drive, everybody. Today we're gonna go see Ladybird.
Yeah.
Another Studio A24 or A24, however the fuck you want to pronounce it. And Quinn's been trying to see this movie all weekend.
Literally for the past 3 days.
Yeah, so this is like the first chance we've gotten to see it instead of seeing Coco. But Quinn's logic is pretty sound, and I agree to it.
Yes.
So
I feel kind of bad because like I was apparently the deciding factor in seeing Ladybird. But
No, I
mean,
I don't feel that
once
bad
Quentin
about it.
like brought up the point saying that Coco's definitely going to be here.
2.5 hours,
Well,
and
it's 2.5 hours, and it's definitely going to be here next weekend.
Longer, yeah.
I'm like, okay, you make a solid point.
I don't think there's really too much coming
Have you seen what's it called, like the Book of the Dead or something?
The Book of Life.
The Book of Life.
That's one of my favorite
I was
movies.
gonna say
I just feel like Coco is like kind of a Pixar version of that.
A little
'Cause
bit.
It's surrounding like the Day of the Dead when it comes to like that's like the main topic.
That's
like,
one of the main reasons why I want to see it is like a comparison piece,
okay, sure.
and then also because Pixar.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I didn't really care for Book of Life that much. I mean, it was a good movie. I just didn't care for it too much.
I just like its aesthetic. Like it had a neat like style where everything's kind of like an animated figure. And, like I thought it was cool.
Yeah, it was alright.
Yeah, and that's a perfect time to see Coco because there is like literally nothing coming out next weekend.
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
Yeah, so you planned it perfectly.
Planned.
This is really weird because I remember I said The Shape of Water comes out the same weekend as Disaster Artist.
Yeah.
I can't find The Shape of Water on the coming soon movies right now, so maybe it's just never going to come out.
Maybe it's just not a movie. It's just
It's
a
just a
series of
trailer.
trailers.
This is gonna keep running the trailer over and over again.
It's just the greatest troll ever devised by Guillermo del Toro.
Jesus Christ.
That would be amazing. But today's been a good day. This week has been a good week, just in general.
Hey, you just got back from
Nolans.
See, even I knew things.
Nolans. Yeah, it was good. It was real good.
Yeah, your Snapchats look really, really nice.
Oh yeah, I made sure to save all my stories so I can have it as like a vacation slideshow in the future.
Yeah.
And
I
just
saw that
posted
on Facebook.
Yeah, I just
Yeah,
posted
yeah.
that. Glad to know it actually went up for other people.
Yeah.
But it was real fun. I had a lot of good
Yeah, you
food,
got
a lot of
fucking
good
hammered.
drinks. Yeah, I got hammered, so I couldn't play Pokemon.
How many times did you get hammered?
Like really bad, like just twice.
But did you like were you slightly tipsy?
I was-
At least slightly tipsy every night.
Yeah. Oh
Okay,
yeah.
Yeah.
Did any of your fully hammered times occur during the day? Because that's when
Not
we have
during
to have,
the day.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Not during the day.
No,
No,
that's
it
what
was
it's-
all at night.
Yeah, well, what's the point of being hammered?
It was
during
like
the day? Yeah,
at
there's no point
least
to that.
during dark hours, like 7 onward. So
Yeah,
like
that's the only right time to be hammered.
I was just making sure.
yeah, I wasn't daytime drunk.
Yeah,
like
that's the worst.
Again,
kind of
the
drunk.
earliest drink I had was 10 a.m. with an Irish coffee, and that's it. Just because I had to try it.
I agree. It is the earliest drink you had.
Earliest drink
Yes.
I had drank.
Yes.
I don't want to try drink. That's like actual drugs.
I know.
Wasn't there one that you had that your dad later told you that was like
That had to cut me off.
no that it was
everything.
like basically 5 drinks. In
Yeah, that was the Hurricane, where I thought I got that. I'm like, oh, okay, it's like a rum mix. It's gonna be like maybe 2 or 3 like standard drinks. Which,
Sure.
when are you familiar with the concept of standard drinks?
No.
What it is that it's like the size of a type of drink that is equivalent to 1 beer, basically.
Yeah,
So there's
okay.
1 beer. There's like 8
A
ounces.
shot of this, a shot of that.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So this one was 5 standard drinks.
Nice.
Yeah.
He didn't tell me until after I was already halfway done with it.
Brew, haha, got you 2 points for me.
So at that point, I'm like, well, I may as well enjoy my night. It was real fruity and tasty. It was probably my second favorite one.
It was called the Hurricane.
The Hurricane.
Nice.
There was one later on that really fucked me up called the Hand Grenade. And that one I knew was going to be powerful going in. It's just,
What was it?
the recipe's secret, but I looked it up online before going. And apparently it's like various rums and vodka mixed together with like melon juice and something. So
Okay.
it didn't taste strong, but holy shit was it strong.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then throughout the weekend, I just had various different kinds of beers and everything else. So
And then on Friday, when we went to Walmart, he attempted to buy beer at 12:04, and they were like, "You are not allowed."
because it's 4 minutes past midnight.
Yeah,
So I'm like, well,
Did you really?
Yeah.
But why?
because I just wanted something to drink. I like having my Dallas Blonde.
All right. Wait, are you not allowed to buy alcohol after
Not past
midnight?
12. No.
Not past midnight.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and also not on till like 10 a.m. on Sunday.
Yeah. Did you have to find that out the hard way this morning? Were you
No.
in the fucking booze shop at like
Fuck
8?
you. I worked at a grocery store, remember?
Oh, that's actually.
Then you should know that you can't buy booze past 12.
We weren't ever open till 10, like past 10.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
But what about Market Street Black Friday?
Sure, yeah. Everyone wants to go to a fucking grocery store on Black Friday, don't they, Casey? Mr. Trying to buy buns on Black Friday.
Yeah.
No, he bought bread.
Bread.
I'm pretty sure it was sliced. Actually, yeah, I think it was sliced bread. Maybe it was like butter too. I don't know. It was a long ass.
The simplest fucking thing.
Well, I also remember. Like, I don't think I was fully honest with you guys because we walked in only needing bread, but then we walked out with like 2 laptops. So we didn't exactly. It wasn't exactly just the bread.
But
And I think
you
it was-
went in
But that's
for
what you
the bread.
went for it, yes.
Yeah, we went for the bread. Yeah.
Then
that
you
was our
realized,
main
oh
purpose.
shit,
But
they
I
got some
think-
good deals.
I also think my dad was just kind of like, you know what, we're here, we might as well get you a laptop. And I'm just, I was just like so confused the entire time. Like, what? Like, I thought we were only here for bread.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man.
But yeah, Quinn, do you want to relate your story revolving around my drunken escapades?
Yes.
That I just barely remember.
See, so he posted the thing to his Snapchat. He's like, my dad cut me off with
remember
a
that.
sad face.
I remember
and I was
that,
like,
yeah.
I saw the sad face, like, and it wasn't an emoji. It was like, it was
written out.
Yeah, it was like colon parentheses, and
Just
I'm
I
like,
couldn't find the happy face.
I'm like, Brett is fucked up, and I messaged him. I'm like, are you trashed? He's like, yeah. I'm like, how trashed are you? He's like, well, playing Pokemon is a chore, and that's a game for 6-year-olds, so I'm fucked up or something like that. I should have screenshotted that conversation.
You really should have. That was hilarious.
But it's hard to play video games and board games when you're like drunk because it requires some sort of like mental like capacity and like.
Well, I mean,
and-
Pokemon, you don't even need coordination for. It literally is just reading and pressing a button that it tells you to push this button.
Yeah, but I would hate to like try to read when I'm hammered. I just
The
think that'd be
words were
worst thing in
scrambled.
the world. Yeah, I would hate to try to read.
I did laugh my ass off when Team Skull popped up and they were doing their stupid ass gang signs
I
again.
can only imagine.
That was great.
Oh man.
But no, like, besides that, this weekend was pretty cool. Got to see a couple jazz bands play. Got to go to a New Orleans cemetery with a crazy old lady guiding us.
With no free drinks.
No free drinks.
Nick's fine drinking.
I was a very sad boy.
Were you given false information?
I was given false information. I looked up some of the stuff later and it wasn't actually accurate.
Are you serious?
No, not really.
Oh, damn.
Like, I double checked some of the stuff. Some of it was like, yeah, you got like the half truth, so I'll give it to you. Plus, it was like a half off tour, so
Yeah.
like it was like 10 per person with our tour. Normally it's like 20 per person.
Yeah.
Wait,
So-
but why a cemetery?
Because apparently New Orleans has a weird thing with their cemeteries because they're only like 2 feet above the water table.
Mhm.
You don't really bury their dead. They only like put them in what's essentially a tomb.
Yeah.
And whenever the coffin goes in the tomb, the body dehydrates. So after a year, they'll actually take the body out, like pound it into dust, and put the burlap sack back in, so they can have multiple people per tomb. So it's like it's not even just your grave; it's a generational grave.
Oh,
See,
okay.
the way I thought, because I always heard about New Orleans cemeteries, the reason I thought it was interesting was because, like, New Orleans has a French Quarter.
Yeah,
and
that's where we were staying.
Yeah, and in France, it's like, if you go to their cemeteries, it's like some real weird shit.
Oh yeah, the catacombs.
Exactly, yeah. So
Yeah.
well, not necessarily the catacombs, but just like you can see some fucking big ass statues that some people put up for their graves. So I mean, like, that's what I figured it would be like in New
Are
Orleans.
people
It was
still
kind of like that.
Yeah.
Are people still buried in the catacombs?
Yeah, no, there was actually one I posted on my Snapchat saying the dude was buried there like earlier this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, buried.
He was born a year before
I
us.
Yeah, it was nuts.
Oh, I just assumed that it was like a tourist attraction.
No,
You
it's
see all the skulls and
it is
stuff.
the oldest active cemetery in the United States.
Oh wow. I was talking about the one in France.
Oh no, not the one in France. The one in France, there may be some active ones, but
Yeah.
I'm talking about the one in New Orleans, like the oldest active
Oh,
cemetery.
really?
This guy is going hella slow. But no, like it was a really eye-opening experience. It was real cool.
Yeah.
Then the fucking food. Holy
Yeah, but I saw
shit.
the one that was like barely older than us.
Oh yeah, that was just kind of tragic. But I mean, it was really cool just to see, that it was still active.
Yeah.
But I mean, beyond New Orleans, I got a new record player, which is sweet. Getting some new speakers in a couple days for it. Got a new watch. Got some new pins. Today is just It's actually really bumping.
Is it like the Tarantino soundtrack where he'll put in like sound bites from the movie? Because I hope to God it is.
No, there was no sound bites.
Damn it.
It's basically what you hear from the movie, but also like extended tracks from it that incorporate hard rock guitar.
Nice.
Like it's actually really rad. Like I was thinking it was just gonna be a meme track the entire time, but no, it was actually good music. But yeah, and then I'm just waiting for my speakers to come in because apparently my Amazon Tap can't actually be used as a speaker for God knows whatever reason.
Well, I told Quentin this, but I saw both of your posts that was Greasy Gang Goes Global.
Yeah.
Hashtag Greasy Gang Goes
Yeah,
Global.
I saw it on Instagram and I thought about commenting something like 1/3 of Draft House Drive doesn't approve or something. But I didn't want to give you guys the satisfaction.
Majority rules, bitch.
Bob rule, motherfucker.
God, fucking damn that movie.
And I found out they made a vinyl soundtrack for Raw from Mondo, and I need it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they actually did.
Oh,
Put
okay.
Raw's soundtrack on vinyl, and I
No,
fucking want it.
I think that's another thing you don't need.
Oh, I need it. For
No.
real.
No,
I'm pretty sure I told you about that.
You might have. That's why I was like, oh, yeah, this is a thing. But I'm like, I didn't actually see it. And the fact is, the cover's just a bunch of cut up body parts, and the vinyl's like this weird dark blood red, and I want it. It's so cool. I can't wait for our end of the year fucking driveys, because there's gonna be some heated debates in that one.
There's just going to be a lot of me going, you are wrong.
Yes,
Both of you.
I am very right when it comes to Raw.
No, I wouldn't. No, you're
Yes.
not.
I have at least
You're not.
one other person that agrees with me.
You got false information.
false information.
Yeah, that's what, 2 against how many people are on the earth? 2 against how many?
I actually even looked up a review of it. That was apparently on like Roger Ebert's review site.
Yeah.
God knows he's not really reviewing anything anymore.
Because he's fucking dead.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure fucking Ebert has been dead for a goddamn while.
I don't know for a while, but yeah, if he is dead, that doesn't surprise me.
I gotta search this shit
I know
up.
Siskel's been dead for
Siskel, like fucking
real dead.
Yeah.
Who are you talking about?
Siskel and Ebert. They were two very I don't know if well-renowned, but well-known TV critics at the time.
Okay.
They like reviewed movies, and they were like, their famous thing was this movie gets a thumbs up or thumbs down.
Yeah, Ebert died in 2013.
Oh well, shit.
So he's been dead for a decent while.
Yep.
So neither of them are probably reviewed.
Oh, definitely not, considering how it came out this year.
Yeah.
Well, but he still has a website. Where
Yeah, he still has a
other people
website.
review it.
Yeah, it's like in his honor or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was like on his website, and it got a pretty favorable review. Looking at the Greasy Strangler, that one's like, this movie's interesting, and that's really all it was saying.
Yeah.
No, I remember I talked to Quentin about this one time, but with both Raw and with Mother, I can see like the genius behind it, and I can see like the depth, and I can see like the good parts of it, but it's just
Not for you.
no, absolutely not. And if it's like 1%, for me, the way I view it, it's like 1% genius and 99% fuck no. And then with Mother, it's like 2% genius and 98% fuck no. So Raw's ahead of Mother. Raw's
It's another rung in the ladder lower
yeah.
in terms of it gaining your favor.
Yeah. Oh man.
We're gonna have to add some categories just for the movies we saw this year.
Oh boy, you're the one in charge of making the categories. So.
I do the shit.
Yes, you do.
This is the only time that I actually do work on this podcast throughout the whole year.
Just about.
For the record, though, I do also plan everything.
Yeah, you do the planning. Like, you clearly have your own defined role.
Yay! I do things.
You plan and you buy all the tickets and you schedule and stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't. And like Brett, he like edits and listens to it. And he like uploads it, and all I do is post a fucking Instagram picture.
That is usually JPEG as shit.
Yeah.
No, recently they've been okay.
No, like his recent Justice League one was real good.
Yeah, it was only like in the early, way beginning when I started.
It was you
and it was
posted
really
big
bad.
doo-doos.
Yeah.
And I actually have a tip for you, Case, that I can give to you, like, off the cast, just like
sure.
help you find like a large resolution of the same picture.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
I think you've probably given me tips before, but I've just been too lazy and I've never actually tried it.
Well, this is one that's like I knew about it, but this is one I actually put to good use recently, so it's fresh in my mind. Just
Okay,
searching for like
yeah,
large
sure.
resolution wallpapers.
Okay, yeah, let me know.
Yeah.
Is that a Death Note wallpaper?
No, that's Persona 4. very similar.
That looked like Kira.
Yeah, Kira's like blonde
Wait, is it
haired and all
Kira
that.
or Light?
They're the same person.
The same person, yeah.
Light is the name of the person, Light Yagami, and then Kira's like his persona.
Yeah, that's right.
Like his alternate, like alter ego that he presents in the world or whatever.
Man, I don't remember any of that shit.
It's not that good. At least not in my opinion.
It's alright.
Yeah, it's alright, and like, it's a good starter show, and then it's also like,
halfway through it gets really bad though.
oh yeah, especially after like, spoilers for Death Note, I suppose, when L dies.
Yeah, after it's like L dies, and then it's like,
Oh,
if
okay.
it was a graph, it goes up, and then it hits the peak when L dies, and then it just goes down from there. in my
Pretty
opinion.
much.
Yeah.
Like, I will say, like, the final episode was pretty sweet, but like, I mean, I do agree that it's influential and it's popular for a reason. It's like Attack on Titan for me. I can see it for what it is, but like, I don't enjoy it. And then Quinn, he just needs something with titties in it. Which I got a show for you, by the way.
What did you find?
I will tell you later.
You did not find anything that can beat my one true love.
No, it never will be your one true love because it is your one true love. But it's kind of like Keijo, or at least be a good third place.
Nice.
It's weird.
It's really,
I've watched the first 2 episodes, and all I can say is it's fucking
it's
weird.
really funny because I have found not one, but I've probably found at least like 5 animes where there are magic girls and they derive their power from their boobs.
Yeah.
It's the best shit ever.
It just finds
you can measure how powerful they are based
their
off
cup size.
Yes, exactly.
Double D Destroyer.
Oh.
Actually, in that case, I have another show for you involving acid titties.
Jesus God. How many shows do you have with like titties being the main focus?
That's like all of Japan, my man.
That's a lot of animes.
Like a good subset of it, at least.
I remember that
the
used
good
to be
stuff.
a butt fuckers.
Oh yeah. Did it change recently? Like when was it?
No, that's changed a while back.
Okay.
It burned down as that store, and then they built it back
Wait,
as
what?
that store.
They
That
burned down the butt fuckers?
Yeah, no, it butt fuckers closed, and then they opened a new restaurant. which
then
was
that
bad,
burned
and then
down.
it burned down, and then they
That
rebuilt
bodies that we just
Yeah,
passed?
yeah.
Also, Casey, for your context, butt fuckers is Fuddruckers.
Yeah, I think
That's its name in Idiocracy.
Yeah, I didn't think it was
It's still-
actually called Buttfuckers.
I think it's one of my
assumed you guys
favorite
were talking about
gags.
Fuddruckers, yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I think it's one of my favorite gags in that movie. It's just over time, Fuddruckers just devolved into butt fuckers.
No, there's one that if you really pay close attention, it's actually pretty funny. Is like, so when they're going into Costco,
Yeah.
the giant ass fucking Costco that spans like a whole fucking city.
Yeah.
You see the door that they go into is titled entrance like 815 or some bullshit. But entrance is spelled ENTRIS.
Entrance.
And there's at least like 4 other points where if you pay attention to how things are spelled, it's spelled completely fucking wrong.
You can still tell when at least it was like bastardized. Right?
Yes.
I need to watch this movie again. I really do.
I fucking hated that movie so much.
Dude, no, for real, if you go back and watch it, I think you might enjoy it.
No.
It's-
I remember watching it and like physically feeling like the brain cells die.
It
in my
is
head.
actually really funny.
I didn't enjoy it.
It's one of those movies where it's actually really dumb, but it has some really clever commentary because it has just like a normal fucking person as the main character.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I think that's just Mike Judge's specialty. Like, just that's just
He
his
did that
thing.
in Office Space.
He did that in Office Space, and he also did King of the Hill and Beavis and Butthead as series.
Yeah.
So that's probably just his thing.
Yeah.
Though to be fair, I need to see Office Space.
Oh, but he did also do Silicon Valley, which is like
He did some of
completely
Silicon
opposite.
Valley, but I don't think he did
No, he
all
did
of
a
it.
just
lot
like
of
a few
Silicon Valley.
episodes. Or?
Did he?
Wait, really? No, I think he did a lot of it.
I can't remember.
I remember he like people always give him like credit for it. No, I think he created it. I'm pretty sure he created it.
That's J.
Because it was based off of some of his experience that he had working in Silicon Valley.
He did.
Oh, like physically working
Yeah,
like,
like
in
he
the actual
lived
Silicon
in
Valley.
Silicon Valley. Yeah, he lived in Silicon Valley. He like met.
He did
VCs
15
in-
episodes. He directed
Did he
15
really?
episodes. I don't know how much he wrote or if he created or not, but it
that's-
says he directed 15 episodes.
Okay.
Out of how many episodes? You know?
Well, they're at 4 seasons, so that's
It's 10 episodes
40.
per season, so 40
40.
episodes. Yeah.
Okay.
That's surprising. I always assumed that he like, because like all the actors are always like, oh yeah, Mike Judge is amazing.
I mean, just a little
And
over
so-
a third of the whole series. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I suppose.
No, he's credited as a creator on terms of writer, so yeah.
You see,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So writer and creator, yeah, along with director, yeah.
Oh no! Don't do
What are
that.
you doing?
But it looks like ass.
What are you doing? You didn't.
Yeah, that's on the
It
inside.
doesn't do
God
it.
damn it! Well, they cleaned this part.
Huh?
Like the Service King, they cleaned this part. It's not that
Yeah,
part.
this part is
Probably because I'm
doo-doo.
actually seeing out of this part as opposed to that part.
Yeah.
And I still need to find a new tape thing for Palpy.
Yes, you do.
You want to
Oh,
go?
where'd he go?
Oh, he's just in my room.
You don't want to go on a Walmart adventure tonight?
Yeah.
Fuck no. I have school tomorrow
Yeah,
morning.
I've got school tomorrow.
And I have Alex and a paper that I've been putting off for
Well.
a while.
Well, guess I'm going on a solo Walmart adventure.
No, I won't
All
join you.
sad.
I'll join you too.
I'll join you next week.
Well, I just need to grab like this fabric tape.
Yes, I know, but we do not do quick Walmart, Brett.
Yeah, we don't.
That's
yeah,
true.
that doesn't-
Remember what happened last week? We went in for what? One thing, and we were there for like 40 minutes.
Yeah, magical fruit tablets or whatever the fuck those were.
That was fucking gay shit. What did you have to buy?
What did I
Yeah,
have to
you
buy?
wanted beer.
I wanted to buy beer, but they wouldn't let me.
Fucking bad.
I'm mad. I can legally do it now.
Not after 12.
Damn it.
And I guess not before 10 either.
You're not before 10 on Sunday.
Oh, okay.
It's probably like between the hours of like 12 and 6 a.m. or some
Yeah.
stupid shit.
You fucked up, Brett.
Oh, Jesus.
I didn't want to slow down so fast the car behind me would ass ram me again.
Nice. Ass ram.
Ass ram.
Ass ram. Oh, and
Also, it's also a weird thing seeing a movie on a Sunday for us. Normally it's
Yes,
Saturday.
It is.
Oh, and Casey, I don't know if Brett told you, but I bought the present that you bought me for Christmas.
Yeah.
sorry.
We talked about it. It's all good.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna like once the cast ends, I'll just tell Quinn what's going on, Casey, and see if
Okay.
it's all good. Anyway, we are gonna go see
Ladybird.
Ladybird. See you guys later.
Bird.
Peace.